Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that setup and how-to for the game Terraforming Mars. I know there's a lot going on there, so I really hope you guys were able to make sense of it because once you get going, it really is not that hard of a game to play, and there are many paths to victory. So I guess, with that, guys, let me go ahead and tackle the components like I often do at the start. The components look great. Hard stop. So one of my biggest frustrations about this game is after so many playthroughs, I'll tell you what, my ocean tiles, they're just, punch board, are already running, rubbing down and starting to peel at the edges. And I like to think that I take care of my games pretty well, so that is super frustrating that that's already happening. The cubes, again, like your silver, your bronze, silver, and gold cubes, look really nice, and they definitely stand out. For anyone who isn't familiar with the game, who might just be passing by and sees them, but they chip and peel very easily. Again, frustrating. So again, such a great game, but already tiles are starting to wear down, and the cubes are starting to peel off from, I guess, what is their paint. And then lastly is the cards. For as wonderful as a game this is, that is also heavily card-based, there's no linen finish, and you guys know how much I like a linen finish on cards. And I guess the last thing is the player mat. It's just, again, a little flimsy player board. If you jostle the table in any way, well, your setup's gone. You might as well just start over. So that's why I did do some aftermarket printing for player boards so that I could have divots for the production value, and it really helped out a lot. The other thing is that there's no insert to speak of. This is just everything in bunch of baggies and air, and it's just kind of in there, right? So again, I do need to probably get around to 3D printing an insert for this one. But all of that off the side, all that off the table now. The components could be better, and it's been out for a while. I'm sure a lot of you guys might have already done it, but if you're here, maybe you're new to Terraforming Mars. So just please keep in mind that you may want to get some deluxe pieces that if they're available. It's a great game. So as far as the engine builders go, Terraforming Mars does a phenomenal job of both player interaction and game theme and keeping you involved. The turns, when it's your turn, and whether you're playing with 2 players or whether you're playing with 5 players, it's going to be your turn again very quickly, and that's sometimes hard to do in a 5-player game, where there might be too much of a lull by the time I take my turn and someone else does theirs and it gets back around to me. That's not going to be the case in Terraforming Mars, which is really great. Additionally, there are so many ways to victory that I can't say one strategy is more powerful than the other. Now, you are reliant on the cards that you get drawn to yourself. So again, every generation you have a chance to buy those 4 cards. So your strategy is kind of dictated by the hand you're dealt, so to speak. But you can always adapt and modify relatively easily, which is good. But again, because you're not pigeonholed ever in one type of path, again, it's really cool. I've won games where I've been the one mostly moving the temperature and the oxygen forward, thus building trees, and that's how my engine was built. Other times, I've seen players with the microbes or the pets and all that, where you're adding cubes to your cards, which also seems to be a pretty nice way to victory. But you got to watch players and those awards and milestones. You don't want any one player to scoop up, 2 or 3 or all 3 of those milestones, because 15 points in this game is a lot and it matters. So why should you add Terraforming Mars to your collection? Because it's a phenomenal engine builder and you should add it to your collection. The end. Why is there a reason you may not want to add this to your collection? Oh man, yeah. It's tough to really say because I don't want to harp on the components too much, but the components could be better, especially for the price of the game. But otherwise, you may not want to add it because you don't like a space theme. I guess. I can't think of too many reasons why not to, guys. It's just, it really is a phenomenal game. And on that, I did have some members of the game group play Terraforming Mars for the first time, and they both thoroughly enjoyed it, even a little bit more than Wingspan. So that gives you any semblance of how good it is. It really is good. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you do have any questions or comments about Terraforming Mars, please leave them down below. Happy to answer and help out as best as I can. If you've enjoyed the video and like the content, I do appreciate the support. So as always, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching.